Hello, everyone. Very lovely to be with you, and very lovely to be. So if you can turn your attention inward and be comfortable and simply allow things to be as they are. You don't need to try to fix anything or achieve any state. No need to try to fix your experience. Simply be as presence, noticing how things are appearing to you. Whatever thoughts are appearing to you, just let them be. Whatever bodily sensations are appearing to you, let them be just as they are. There is no effort needed in order to be. There is a restfulness in presence, restfulness in being. And this restfulness is our true nature. It is not something that we do or something that we practice. This restfulness is revealed when you are not doing. We have a habit of doing. So we can give ourselves a break from this incessant tendency to do. This habitual tendency to become somebody or to maintain a certain position, to avoid certain experiences, to project a certain image. So for now, we can relax that. We don't need to engage in such habitual activities. Notice the gentle breath, subtle inhalation, exhalation. Which we don't need to label as inhalation or exhalation. Simply gentle flow. Notice the stillness within. The sound of this voice appears to you within your stillness. Within awareness. There is nothing that you need to do in order to perceive. There is nothing you need to do to be aware. It's what you are. This effortless awareness. Which is not in time. Nothing is happening to awareness. Which is you. The only you there is, which is awareness itself. Yes, there is a body-mind which appears to you. Memories, images, bodily sensations, and yet you are this invisible, aware presence. This invisible awareness. Which somehow knows it is. You know you are. I know I am. And which knows it is aware. I know that I know. So allow yourself to be carried away by this non-verbal understanding. Allow yourself to be freed from the belief that you are somebody that you are the body, that you're a man, a woman. Invite yourself to be that which you are, the gateless gate. What appears to you does not define you. Memory, meaning thoughts, do not define you, they appear to you. The me story, the personal identity, appears to you as a narrative, a me narrative, a stream of thoughts, images, memories, and sensations. This me narrative is not what you truly are. The me images on the screen are not what you truly are. You are the reality which perceives images, thoughts, sensations, perceptions. Reality is your true identity, formless, wordless, non-phenomenal, that which you know you are, and that which refers to itself as I. Your true identity is before conception, before perception. Precedes form. Concepts appear to reality, within reality, from reality. Perceptions appear and are perceived by reality, by you, I, the true identity, which is this invisible, formless, aware presence. Before we add on any phenomenal qualities and qualifications to reality, before we download the material model, the objective realm reality is. You are that which precedes thoughts and perceptions. You are that to which thoughts and perceptions appear. They appear to you, from you, and to you. Like in your night dreams. In your night dreams, all appearances appear to you. You, the dreamer, they appear to you and they appear from you and within you. You are the conceiver and the perceiver simultaneously. We imagine that there is an out there, some other reality outside of the reality of consciousness. We imagine a reality outside of I, outside of my reality. But experientially, nothing is apart from yourself, from your true self, not from what you imagine yourself to be, but from your true self, from awareness. Nothing is apart. That is why we say that there is no other, that the other is my very self. That there is no world out there, that the world out there is my body. So when we relax all our belief structure, when we press the pause button on the past and our mind's history, we are that presence. We don't cease to exist. We pause the story. We pause the history. The screen remains undivided, unsegmented, undefined. It knows itself as itself, whatever that is, which we refer to as I am. We come to the mind of not knowing, being not knowing. There is a fullness to being, not knowing, a wholeness, a freedom, freedom from the old patterns of maintaining, defending, confirming, adjusting, manipulating. Freedom from the sense of limitation, freedom from mistaken identification. So allow yourself to sink into being without knowing. No worries, no concern, no direction, nothing to attain and nothing to defend. Simply be. Okay, so if you have any questions, anything you would like to explore, please make sure you unmute yourself. You can raise your hand if you care to any questions. Hello, Holger.
Hello, Magdi. I have no question, but it's just so fascinating. So beautiful. This shift, this resting. And I'm resting, but I'm not sleeping. I mean, I'm here and so much peace and just, yeah, fascinating just came to my mind, this word. And just gratitude for this. And thank you for your patience.
They say that the truth is hidden in plain sight. Love, beauty, deep, causeless joy, our true self is hidden in plain sight. Veiled by belief that I am something phenomenal, existing in time. Like a diamond that is covered with dust or mud. No matter how much dust, the diamond is crystal, crystal diamond. We are this diamond, veiling ourselves with the belief and the feeling that I am this and not that. like the crabs at the bottom of the ocean, they go into the sand and cover themselves with sand. We veil ourselves with this belief and the sensations, and just veil ourselves like a crab veils himself with the sand at the bottom of the ocean. But what is the predator? Predator. What is the predator? For the crab, it's some hungry fish. But for consciousness, what is the predator? Predator. I'm not sure how to say. Just the game we play, and it's also a game we cease playing. It is so happy and so freeing to be without being somebody. It's freeing. There is freedom in being nothing and everything, nobody and everybody, but not a particular body or a particular thing. To allow this understanding, live this understanding, to be available and completely transparent to this understanding. To be taken by this understanding.
We just feel so generous without anything being different. I mean,
Yes. The difference is more within, the absence of division, the absence of identity, personal identity. Which makes life more available to us in the way it's unfolding without having to conform to our models. Any questions? Hello, Julia.
Julia, is
Yes.
it okay?
Let me see if can you raise your volume a little bit? Let me
Yes,
see. Yes,
I try.
I hear you, yes.
Okay. I'm not sure if I understood you correctly with the metaphor of the crab hiding under the sand. The crab is hiding from its predators, so it hides to not get captured or eaten.
Yes.
So if I hide in some miserable state and not show who I am, where is my predator? I didn't understand why, or what's the parallel, or is it just something I need to think about? It's very sorrow. It's very, only when
it makes sense for you to hide your body behind the door if there is somebody on the other side of the door who wants to cause you harm. It makes sense to hide when you're traveling, to hide your jewelry in the safe in the hotel room. That makes sense. But what about you awareness? Meaning, whatever it is right now that hears these words, is it the body that your parents named Julia that is hearing these words? Or is it I, awareness, that hears these words? It is not the body that hears the words. It's not the instrument. The instrument is a tool that I use to hear these words. Like I use a telescope to look at the moon. It is not the telescope which perceives the moon. And the telescope is a very sophisticated instrument that I consciousness, I awareness, I the astronomer in the metaphor, of the telescope use to perceive, that which perceives is not the instrument. I is not a phenomenal object. The telescope is a phenomenal object. The body-mind is a phenomenal object. But that which hears right now, which perceives right now, is I. I is this invisible to the senses, awareness. So the metaphor of the crab hiding under the sand is I, awareness. I hide behind the body. I identify myself, so I hide myself, I veil myself. I tell myself, oh, I am the body, I am Julia, I am Maggie, I am this, I am that. That is the veil. So the metaphor of the sand is the veil of identification of I, awareness, this invisible presence, refer to myself as somebody, as a body, as Magdi body, brothers, mother, father, in time and space. I came from here, I went there, blah, blah, blah. That is the veil that I veil myself with. So the question is, what for? It makes sense to veil myself when there is a danger. I veil my body, protect my body, I make myself invisible if there is danger, or I run away. Yes? But that's a danger to the body. What is the danger to I, awareness? You see. And yet, we do play the game of, oh, why did you do this to me? And how come God doesn't love me? How come everybody is happier than me? How come I am feeling sick today? Blah, blah, blah. We do play this game of identifying with the body-mind. Because nothing is happening to I, awareness, I consciousness, right? It's in this invisible awareness right now, this invisible awareness, it has no name. That awareness is not named Julia. The body is named as Julia or Magdi. But the awareness has no name. This awareness, the reality which perceives, is not a female awareness located inside my head or behind my head or in my belly or whatever stories we have, you know? No. This awareness is invisible to the senses. It's a non-phenomenal. So nothing happens to space, for example. You can go into the room and notice a table, and you can move the table, or you can change the table from wooden table to, you can put a marble top on top of the table. You can do something to change what is inside the room. But can you change the space? Can you do anything to the space where the room is, where the furniture is appearing? No. There's nothing you can do to space, because space, you see it as a metaphor, of course, is non-phenomenal. The table is phenomenal. The body is phenomenal. Thoughts are phenomenal. The tree in the yard is phenomenal. But the reality which perceives I is not phenomenal. I is not Julia. You follow?
A little bit. I'm not really sure. So it's the universal awareness is something we can't describe or not grasp. There is no it's like the screen, or it's like the space in which everything appears in a way. But I don't know why it is hiding. Or is it?
You could say that it plays the game of hiding, because in fact it's never really hiding, because it knows itself. You are I.
Yeah.
It's the game of hiding.
So
Why?
there is no predator.
There is no.
So no.
There is no predator, because the body dies, but awareness doesn't die, because awareness is not phenomenal. The body can get ill, have fever, get hungry, maybe not find a way to rest, maybe at night. I don't know. That's for the body. But awareness doesn't go hungry, or doesn't get ill, doesn't get fever. And awareness is universal awareness, is this personal awareness. It's the same awareness. There isn't a difference between the personal awareness and the universal awareness. Your awareness is the universal awareness. Yes.
But it means that the universal awareness has innumerable. You can't count all the facets it has.
Yes.
Because it's like.
Yes, infinite creativity.
Mm-hmm.
There is no limitation that are imposed on awareness. There are limitations imposed upon the body. The body can only grow so tall, or can only carry so much weight, or can only eat so much before getting ill, can only work for so many hours before needing to rest. There are limitations on the phenomena. But what limitations on the noumena, on the non-phenomena? Infinite facets, yes. Infinite creativity, like the white light contains infinite light, infinite colors, infinite shades of red, infinite shades of green, infinite.
Is it that the awareness I can experience is one shade of one color? It's
I understand. You don't experience the awareness. You are the awareness. You experience perceptions. You experience thoughts. You experience bodily sensations. You don't experience awareness. You are awareness. So the shades are what you perceive. The various perceptions are various aspects of awareness, the creative aspect of awareness. So we speak of awareness as the formless and as the infinite forms. So the infinite forms are the infinite thoughts, perceptions, sensations, mentations, memories, blah, blah. The infinite forms are the infinite creation of the formless. But the formless has no phenomenal qualities. there are phenomenal qualities to phenomena. For example, a tree is only so tall. A tree can carry fruits. There are qualities to phenomena. A table is so big, 2 meters, 3 meters. The bed is queen size bed, king size bed, etc. So there are qualities, phenomenal qualities to the mind, to what appears, to the form. But the formless has no phenomenal qualities. No colors, no shapes. But it has noumenal qualities. Such as the quality of understanding or the quality of perceiving. I perceive. The astronomer can perceive through the telescope. So the perceiving and understanding are attributes of consciousness.
There's another question, but maybe it's too much.
No, go ahead.
May I ask?
Yes.
It's for me. It's the experience. It's a little bit as if my little eye tries to look behind the telescope, and sometimes feels a quality like love or a special quality of perceiving that I attribute to the universal awareness. I'm not sure, but that's the only way I can grasp it.
Yes.
Is experientially.
Yes, that's a good way, because the telescope doesn't know love. Only you, the astronomer, knows love. You don't know love because of the telescope. You know love because of you being. So yes, that's a good way. The universal awareness and love are not two. Universal awareness is love, is understanding, is compassion. These are not because of the body. It's not because of the instrument. These qualities are universal qualities of love, freedom, joy, celebration, happiness, are attributes of consciousness, of universal consciousness. So yes, you know yourself as love, as beauty, as freedom, as compassion, as joy, as understanding, as wisdom.
Thank you.
Nice chatting with you. Yes. Any questions? So there's no need to define ourselves in any phenomenal way. So the veil is that when we define ourselves as a son, a daughter, a mother, when we define ourselves as a body-mind aspect, of course, each body-mind has its own positive and negative aspects, especially with aging. They are more negative. But that's for the body mind, you see. So that's part of the music, you see, part of the symphony. But we are the composer and the enjoyer of the symphony. We are not a subject of the symphony. So sometimes it's a loud noise, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes it's a very subtle violence or the flute, you know. So, yes, not to limit yourself in any way. Just remain like a childlike in the moment, childlike, fresh discovery, moment by moment. Not to define yourself and carry that definition, like a heavy bag on your shoulder every step. Oh, no. Just let go of that bag of stories and history and define myself this way and that way, and they liked me, those didn't like me, my parents did this to me, and those people did this to me. Oh, please, no personal images of yourself, none whatsoever. To be the transparency of being what you are, allow it to be. It's speaking to you, telling you, hey, allow me to be, I am you, this transparent awareness. Don't carry anything else. No need to carry anything else. Don't burden yourself. And you do the best you can with the body mind. No one of us is Superman. We do what we can do with the body mind. Of course, with the understanding that it's just a temporary vehicle meant for us to use it for the understanding about consciousness, the understanding about what we truly are. And also celebrate this creation, celebrate this dream, be loving, be kind, be gentle, be available, be listening. And of course, you are available to what's appearing to you and also to what is appearing to you internally, not just externally, but internally as well. Hello, Renate.
Hello.
Yes,
I just want to share something that came into my awareness. I was late coming in because before I was watching some other program, I was getting some information about health and stuff. And then my phone reminded me that this was on. And it's amazing the difference, because before I was getting this stuff from my mind, and then I came here, it's the same computer, it's the same screen, and I was back in myself. And even though I was late, I silence, and I turned completely around. Mm-hmm. And it was such a beautiful experience. And it showed me easily I can shift my awareness from this to that.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful.
Yes. In a way, that's what we do here. We remind each other of that which is available to us. And the more we remind each other, and the more we remind ourselves, the more available it is for us somehow. It's like it just knocks on our door, you know. Yeah. Right. Very lovely to be with you all. Thank you. So it's always very loving and very sweet. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy.
Thanks, lady. Take care.
Mm.